It has been revealed by one of the original cast members of The Real Housewives of Orange County, who she would remove from the program if she had the opportunity. Vicki Gunvalson stated that she would get rid of Tamra Judge during an interview that she gave to Jeff Lewis via his radio show, Jeff Lewis Live, which is broadcast on SiriusXM. Lewis questioned Gunvalson, who appeared as a guest on season 18, "What changes would you make if you were in charge? They are producing the next season." Gunvalson was a guest on season 18. He posed the question to Gunvalson, asking her to decide who she would keep and who she would fire. That is to say, I adore Jen. Jen was a wonderful addition to the cast, in my opinion. I have a strong relationship with her. Gunvalson began by saying, "I don't know where the producers are at with when is enough of a person, so if it's 10 seasons or 12 seasons, I don't know." She went on to say that she is a fan of Gina Kirschenheiter and Emily Simpson. After being challenged once more by Lewis, Gunvalson provided a response that was unambiguous. Gunvalson's response was, "Well, if it were up to me, I would definitely get rid of Tamra. It's not so much that I'm not on as it is that she is. The more I talk to people, the more they tell me that it's too much with her, and I just think that enough is enough." Despite the fact that she is constantly in other people's stuff, she does not want anyone to be in her stuff, which is why I adore everyone on the show. When she was asked about it, she stated, "I don't want to call names out because then they're going to call me and text me." After joining the cast of Real Housewives of Orange County for the 3rd season, Judge left the show after the 14th season. At the beginning of the 17th season, she was given a full-time role. Not just Gunvalson, but also a number of other people are of the opinion that Judge ought to be removed from the cast. In a thread on Reddit that was started on August 10, 2024, a fan of Real Housewives of Orange County hinted that Judge was in a precarious situation. "The current season of Tamra is causing me to feel unbearably bored, completely disregarding any ethical or moral concerns that many of her admirers may have. She is simply uninteresting to watch because it is so obvious that she is doing something phony. Each and every scene," the original author wrote. After then, dozens of comments were left, and practically all of the subscribers agreed that Judge should be fired. Tamra and JJ are free to leave. Tamra is a trashy person who is only trying to keep her job and does not have any true ties with anyone else. As for them, they are both very basic. Although I do not believe that Shannon is currently heading in the right direction, I do believe that Tamra's criticism of her is not going to help her get there. One individual commented, "I used to be a huge admirer of Tamra, but now I no longer feel that way." Someone else's statement was that she is not a good person. During the episode of her podcast titled Two Tis in a Pod that aired on August 27, 2024, Judge responded to some of the comments that were made. "There are times when it is not a pleasant sensation, but it is what it is." On the other hand, someone inquired, "How do you feel about viewers hating on villains and one of them being fired? As an illustration, I am the ideal case. They desired me to leave, and they wanted me to leave. My role is to tell the truth." At another point in the podcast, she stated, "I am not a villain worth the exclamation mark. Let me tell you the truth," she said. "Despite the fact that my delivery might not be as sweet as pie, you should know that it is exactly how I am." She continued by saying, "That is how I am wired, and I do not sugarcoat expletive. Just now, I am doing my expletive. Now I've been dismissed, and many people wanted me to be fired. And at that moment, everyone was yelling for her to be brought back. They are unable to bring me back. Following that, they are saying things like, 'Oh my God, she is so cruel. Fire her,'" Judge remarked.